Stop. Rewind. Let's dissect the person you are right now. You enter a room, and you beg. Not with words, but with your posture. Your eager smile, your nodding head. It's a silent plea for approval. And the world sees it. People are wired to sense this. They don't need to be cruel to spot the leak in your confidence. They just need to be human. And once they see it, you're placed in a box. The nice box. The harmless box. And what happens to things in boxes? They are stored. They are ignored. But there is another way to exist. A presence that doesn't ask, yet commands. A confidence so dense it creates gravity. This isn't about self-help platitudes. This is a psychological overhaul. We are cutting out the weak tissue and suturing in the mindset of a sovereign. Warning, this path is a one-way street. The comfortable warmth of being one of the guys will evaporate, replaced by the silent distance of respect. If you prefer to be overlooked, leave this video now. Hit pause and subscribe if you're ready for the truth. What follows changes everything. For those still here, understand, your feeling of weakness isn't a lack of strength. It's because you are leaking power. Every single day, in 7 critical ways. Stop the bleed. Let the pressure build. And you become an undeniable force. Let's begin the surgery. Law 1. Kill the nice guy. You were sold a lie. Be nice, and the world returns the favor. Look at your life. Is that true? Or are the rule breakers, the takers, the ones moving ahead? Niceness is often just preemptive submission. A whispered, "I won't hurt you, please don't hurt me." The shift is not to become cruel, but civil. Civility is a disciplined choice. Niceness is a fearful reflex. The formidable man is civil. He holds doors. He speaks calmly. But behind his eyes, a fortress. He isn't seeking your liking. He is upholding his own standard. Cross him, and the civility doesn't break into rage. It freezes into ICE. Your first task tomorrow, stop smiling by default. Observe. How many times do you grin when you're not amused? This is submissive signaling. Stop it. Neutral face. Unrushed gaze. Let them become uneasy. Their discomfort? That's the sound of power shifting. This is just law 1. Like this video if you're recognizing yourself. The next law is a silent weapon. Law 2. The vacuum of silence. Insecure minds fear quiet. They chatter to fill voids, desperate for connection. The strategic mind creates the void. Silence is a vacuum, and nature abhors it. When you stay silent, people, driven by anxiety, will rush to fill it. They'll reveal secrets, negotiate against themselves, give you power just to end the pause. Weaponize it. When asked a question, pause. Count 1, 2, 3. Maintain eye contact. Then answer. In those 3 seconds, their certainty crumbles. Did I offend him? Was my question stupid? You've won before speaking a word. Speak slower. Fast speech betrays anxiety. Slow speech declares, my time is valuable. You will wait. If interrupted, stop dead. Don't get louder. Just stop. Hold the interrupter's gaze. Let the silence humiliate their rudeness. They will falter. Then you continue, calmly, from exactly where you left off. You didn't fight for the floor, you demonstrated you own it. Law 3. Starve the golden calf. The golden calf is external validation. Likes, compliments, praise from strangers. You're addicted to it. If I can inflate your ego with a compliment or crush it with a critique, I own you. Your emotions are my strings. To become unshakable, you must reach emotional zero. Your self-worth is an internal fortress, closed to the public. You're a genius, / I know what I am. You're a fool, / I know what I am. No external verdict moves the needle. When you refuse to play the I validate you, you validate me game, you become a glitch in the matrix. They'll try harder to impress or provoke you. Your move? Do not defend. Defense admits the attack landed. If called arrogant, the weak man explains. The dangerous man says, I've been called worse, or simply, okay, and returns to his work. Nothing terrifies a bully more than a target who is bored by them. CTA, you're halfway. The next law is about your body's betrayal. Comment bored if you've ever used that move. Law 4. Posture of the apex. Your body hacks your mind. You can't feel like a ruler if you're curled like a shrimp. The powerful stance is open. It exposes the vitals, not out of stupidity, but from a lack of fear. It signals, I do not fear you. Take up space. Shoulders back. Chest open. When you walk, pick a line and hold it. No shuffling, no apologetic sidesteps. Look through people at your destination. Move with purpose. Physics agrees. The object with the most momentum wins. People will part, not out of courtesy, but instinct. Law 5, the withdrawal of supply. Attention is currency. You give yours away for free. You're always available, answering instantly, saying yes to everything. In an economy of scarcity, if you're always there, your value is zero. Become scarce. Be willing to walk away. In any interaction, the party most willing to exit holds all the power. Leave the party while it's still fun. End the conversation while it's still interesting. Create an incomplete loop. Where is he going? What does he have that's more important? Mystery breeds both attraction and fear. Do not explain your absence. I have things to do is enough. The weak man gives an itinerary. The dangerous man vanishes into his purpose. This is where most people fail. Share this with someone who needs to hear Law 5. Law 6. Competence is the only real confidence. Tactics without foundation are just manipulation, and it collapses. To be truly formidable, you must be dangerously competent. At something, anything. Be the best in the room at your craft, your analysis, your strategic mind. Real confidence comes from the undeniable proof of your own capability. From doing hard things and keeping promises to yourself. The surgeon doesn't panic when the patient bleeds. He's calm because he is competent. When you combine deep skill with profound silence, you become a monolith. People will look to you when the building is on fire. Law 7. The willingness to be the villain. The final hurdle. You're terrified of being the bad guy, of setting boundaries and being called selfish, of saying no and being called rude. Let them. To rule your own life, you must accept that in someone else's story, you will be the villain. You cannot prioritize your growth without disappointing others. It's mathematically impossible. The formidable man accepts this. He doesn't try to convince the parasite he's a good host. He removes the parasite. Can you do this favor you don't have time for? No. Wow, that's selfish. If that's how you see it. End of discussion. Protecting your peace may make you the villain in the eyes of the chaotic. Wear that black hat with pride. You've seen the surface. This is where it gets real. The algorithm suppresses the deepest, most powerful tactics, the ones that truly architect influence. Those breakdowns exist behind the join button. If you're still here, you're not like the others. Subscribe for more. But if you want what's hidden, click join now. Step into the architect level. Unlock the uncensored videos. Most won't. That's the point. The choice is yours. Remain in the box or build your kingdom.